Hi, I'm Heather from Heather Handmade. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a Nativity Advent calendar. My aunt made my mom one years ago when I was little, and I used it as a kid, my siblings, and my mom had passed it on to me, and my kids have been kind of using it, but it is starting to show its age, so I decided to make a new one. I wanted to create a whole new pattern that I could share with you. There is a free pattern or cut file, depending on how you want to make it, that you can find in the link in the description. This nativity calendar, it comes with Mary and Joseph and a donkey that are walking. They walk through all the numbers, and then at the end you have a little baby. They have Velcro on the back, and this is made out of felt, and so it sticks right on. You don't have to sew any Velcro on, and the baby just, this is like a beautiful Christmas print in the back, but you can just have the baby Velcro to the back until the day of Christmas. So you just stick the people on, and they go from Nazareth all the way up to Bethlehem here to their stable. I just did some fun little scenes that they kind of walk through, so you can show that they are traveling as you're counting down to Christmas Day. My kids have loved the one that I had as I was a kid, and so I'm very excited to share this with them. I think they will love it. It is a great way to count down to Christmas and be excited about Christmas, but still kind of keep it a little Christ-centered, because you're, waiting until Christ comes. All of the felt and all of the numbers that is iron on vinyl. So I cut it out with my Cricut Maker, but the pattern has it has like a paper pattern version, and it has the cut file version, so you can cut everything out by hand with scissors if you want, so that you can create this without a cutting machine. But if you do have a cutting machine, it makes it a little bit faster. Most of the sewing is actually just making the background, which you're making a rectangle, turning it right side out, sewing around the edge. So it's actually a pretty easy thing to sew, and then I hot glued, or the iron on vinyl, you iron it on, so all of it is done without sewing, which made it really fast and really easy. And it's a really great Christmas sewing project, Christmas craft project. I can't wait to teach you how to make it, so let's get started. For this project, you're going to need a big piece of white felt for the front, like the background, and then you're going to need quilting cotton and fusible interfacing for the back. You're going to need like a dowel or a stick and ribbon, and I'm also going to be putting these beads on the end when I cut this down to size. You are going to need felt in lots of different colors. Choose the colors that you want for your design. I'm going to be doing the words and letters with black iron and vinyl, and then you will need some white Velcro. To do the big background, you are going to need a piece of fabric that is 15 inches wide and 30 inches long, the same size for the fusible interfacing and for the white felt. Once I have these three things cut out, I'm going to fuse the interfacing to the back of this fabric. Before we pin these two together, you are going to take some ribbon, and we are going to just cut a piece of ribbon. It doesn't really matter how long it is, because it's going to go over the dowel. So cut 3 of these, all the same length. So take these 3 pieces of ribbon, and we are going to put them along the top. You want to come in a little bit because you don't want it to get caught in this seam along the edge. So I like to put it 3/4 of an inch away from the edge and pin this in place. Do the same on the other side, and then pin one in the middle. Once these are pinned on, you are going to put the felt right sides together with the back, and we're going to pin all around the edge. And then we're going to sew around the edge with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, and you are going to leave a 4-inch hole so we can turn it around. I like to do it at the bottom. It's a place where you're less likely to see when we cover that hole. And backstitch when you start and when you stop. Take some scissors and you are going to trim the corners to reduce the bulk when we turn it right side out. Now you are going to turn the whole thing right side out through the hole. Poke out the corners. Now I'm going to press all the edges so that it's nice and crisp and flat. You kind of want to roll the seam so that this seam isn't like tucked inside. You kind of want to roll it out. So press it flat, and then we're going to sew an edge stitch all the way around to flatten the edges and to close this hole. This main background is now done. The back has a beautiful Christmas print. There are these loops for hanging it, and then it's a nice plain white background. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out all the felt with my Cricut Maker, and I'm going to cut out the letters and words with iron-on vinyl. You can draw the letters on, you can cut out the felt by hand. There's lots of different ways that you can do it. You can do everything with iron-on vinyl. The little people do need to be on felt with Velcro so that they can walk up the numbers of the days, but it's kind of up to you how you want to do the colors and kind of how you're going to apply it. I'm going to cut everything with the Cricut Maker, and I'm going to actually just hot glue everything on, and then do the easy press for the iron-on vinyl so it can be quicker to put it all together. Now I have my hot glue gun warming up to put all of these together, but a couple of these are going to have Velcro on the back. So the baby is going to have Velcro on the back, and then this Mary and Joseph with the donkey is also going to have Velcro on the back. So I have double of each, but I'm just going to sew Velcro on this back donkey and this back baby with the hook side of the Velcro. Now that I have this Velcro sewn on, I am going to assemble the people and the baby, the donkey, and then I'm going to glue all of the pieces onto the background. And now I'm going to be doing the background, just placing all of the pieces and then gluing them on. Now that I have everything glued down, I am just going to add all of the 2 town names and all of the numbers. So now I'm just going to use an easy press and fuse all of these in place. So I have this dowel that I broke right here. It's a little not very pretty, but I'm going to glue these beads here on the end just like this, and I'm not going to have the end poking out. I'll just have it like halfway in, and that will cover that up, and it will also make it so that once this is on, the loops are less likely to like slip off. Once the ends are glued on, you have to kind of slide it through. It's a little tight. And I'm not going to paint the dowel. I actually like just the simple wood look. So that's great. And then I can tie a ribbon like from here to here up for it to hang up. Now you have Mary and Joseph, you have the donkey, and then you can put them on each day as you count down to Christmas. You're going to keep the baby just in the back while Mary and Joseph are traveling as they go. And then once they make it to Bethlehem, like this, then you grab the baby, you can put it in Mary's arms. And that's how you make a nativity advent calendar with felt, iron-on vinyl, and fabric. I can't wait to see all of the nativity advent calendars that you make. Please share them with me on social media. Check out these Christmas sewing projects and these handmade sewing gift ideas. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have a wonderful day.